Reports came out that Jeanie Buss's relationship with LeBron James has reportedly deteriorated over several years. It also says here that Buzz had become so frustrated that she privately mused about not giving him a new contract or even trading him in 2022, noting that she floated the Los Angeles Clippers as a potential landing spot. Can y'all imagine if she traded LeBron to the Clippers? So ESPN came out with I say this a lot, they came out with a hit piece, okay? So basically, me and I guess you can say other Laker fans, Rob Pelinka was public enemy number one as far as moves, trades, the way the organization has been moving around LeBron, stuff like that. A lot of people thought Rob Pelinka was LeBron's biggest op. No. Word on the street is Jeanie Buss is LeBron's biggest op. So, reports came out that Jeanie Buss's relationship with LeBron James has reportedly deteriorated over several years. Report here via Bbon Unlocked on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow us, by the way. Hit that follow button. It's free, right? Report here says Los Angeles Lakers owner Jeanie Buss has reportedly been privately complaining about LeBron James' outsized ego and the control that he and his agency Clutch Sports Group allegedly have over the team. Now, as a little side story, right? We posted a couple weeks ago because, as we all know, Rich Paul has his new podcast, right? And he came out to defend the fact that this narrative that's out that basically says LeBron, Rich Paul, and their Clutch agency group runs the NBA and runs the Lakers organization. Now let me play that clip of Rich Paul defending himself. I probably should have just went to Reels because it would have been quicker that way, but we're already here. Here we go. It says Rich Paul says Clutch Sports never ran the Lakers. Here's Rich Paul.
I see people say, they don't run the Lakers. We never ran the Lakers. That was never a thing. By the way, if I ran the Lakers, I would have been a part of the deal and got some of that moolah, right? So I think people just say things just to say it on most platforms.
So I'm not gonna play the whole entire thing because I'm not trying to go crazy on you guys. I don't want it to be a clip heavy topic. But he basically came out, defended that he did not run the Lakers. Then this nigga literally comes out and says the Lakers should trade Austin Reeves, thinking that would help the narrative. Come on, Rich. Now, again, I'm a LeBron fan, but I have logic. Rich, it's one thing. Now, it's already questionable that Rich has a podcast as an agent. That's one thing. But to be talking about the team your client is on, talking about his teammates should potentially be traded in certain moves. Come on, bruv. That doesn't help the narrative. If anything, it strengthens the narrative that you guys, in fact, do run the Lakers organization. But I just wanted to make that point to tell you guys that that's sort of kind of been a thing. And with this report coming out, let me go to the very top. And with this report coming out saying that Jeanie Buss is tired of the agency having sort of kind of power over the Lakers, according to ESPN, backs are home. So this is sort of kind of credible. Now I'm gonna take all this with a grain of salt. We never heard Jeanie Buss say this with her mouth, but I'd be surprised if a reporter from ESPN is lying. But it happens, right? Anyways, it also says here that Buss had become so frustrated that she privately mused about not giving him a new contract or even trading him in 2022, noting that she floated the Los Angeles Clippers as a potential landing spot. Can y'all imagine if she traded LeBron to the Clippers? Now, I was reading a couple articles, side articles, before I actually went live on YouTube, and I saw that she reportedly didn't do this because she didn't want bad PR. So, because that would have been some crazy ass shit. But on to the next slide here, okay? There's more. It further, and this is, I took bits and pieces from an article I read from ESPN. You guys can actually go on ESPN. I think Bleacher Report also put out an article that further details everything. And I'm also going to play a video after this intro that sort of kind of encapsulates everything that's going on within the Lakers organization. Because, you know, they sold the team for $10 billion, shit like that. There's been family issues. You know, she sued her brothers. Crazy shit, bro. Crazy shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I'm Dr. Bus, I'm looking at these niggas like, what the fuck? But anyways, it says, after the Lakers selected Bronny in the 2024 NBA draft, the person responsible for the pick reportedly didn't feel appreciated. Let me make sure you guys see the whole post here. We got Jeanie Buss here. She's you know the reason. According to ESPN, people close to the team revealed that former Lakers controlling owner Jeanie Buss, I'm not gonna lie to you, ESPN went crazy on Jeanie Buss. Former Lakers controlling owner Jeanie Buss privately remarked that James should be grateful for such a gesture, but she felt that he wasn't. Now, for the people that are watching this stream, we're not in these locker rooms. We're not behind the scenes. We don't know. I'm not sure, I'm not sure what she expected or wanted LeBron to do. Did she want him to like go and say, get on his knees, say thank you? I don't fucking know. I don't know what he did to make her feel like he wasn't grateful. I don't know. Now, here's the next thing. Jeanie Buss reportedly began to turn on LeBron James years ago. She grumbled about James' outsized ego. She felt Clutch Sports exerted too much control. She didn't like how LeBron was considered a savior. Now, for those who don't remember, the Lakers, and again, I'm a LeBron fan, but I'm going to speak facts. I'm not speaking with like emotion. I'm speaking facts, okay? The Lakers, after Kobe's championship in 2010, since 2021, obviously when they won the and I'll say 2018 because that's when he joined them. That's when they started like being something. From 2010 to 2018, prior to LeBron James joining the Lakers were fucking ass. Dog shit. That's not emotion. That's not me just being in my feelings. That's facts. The Lakers were ass. So when LeBron joined the Lakers, right? They started to become the topic of discussion because LeBron is the face of the league. So 2 years later, LeBron, and again, LeBron's the reason AD went to LA. People, I'm gonna say it later, but LeBron's the reason AD went to LA, right? 2 years later, they won the championship in 2020. Many people call that a bubble championship. Listen, I don't give a fuck. A championship is a championship. Whatever. It is what it is. They won a championship. They got the rings. They got everything. They got the trophy, whatever. Many people call it a asterisk next to it, whatever. Kobe died that year. Tragically. Rest in peace to Kobe. The reason I started watching the NBA in the first place, or started playing basketball as well. He died. So the narrative around that season was, we need to win it for Kobe. And they won it for Kobe. And Jeanie Buss didn't like the fact that a lot of people were saying LeBron saved the Lakers, which he did. He did. It's a fact. It's facts. I'm not speaking with emotion. He did. The Lakers from 2010 to 2018 were garbage. LeBron comes, and because LeBron's there, it enabled them to get certain players like AD, Luka. Right? That's that topic. The next thing I want to get to is the lack of accountability over the Westbrook trade. Now, again, guys, this I understand. Westbrook and AD were said reportedly to have signed off on the Lakers trading for Westbrook. Now, when the Lakers acquired Westbrook, the first thing I said was, Why? Westbrook is a mini LeBron in the sense that he needs the ball in his hands. He's a slasher. He's not that high of a volume 3-point shooter. Granted, LeBron has been shooting more threes in the twilight of his career. When the Lakers started to integrate Westbrook, they were garbage. Bounced out the first round, lose to the Nuggets. They weren't a great team, and I'm not gonna lie to you. LeBron sort of kind of scapegoated Westbrook in a sense when he literally went on ESPN. I think it was like an interview, and publicly said he wanted them to trade for Kyrie Irving. So I do understand why this came out, where people say LeBron lacked accountability with the Westbrook trade. He did. But the front office also needs to take accountability. Because again, LeBron's a player. Sure, he has power. He can tell you to make trades, but at the end of the day, who makes the ultimate decision? The front office does. It is what it is. Now it says here, she privately mused about not giving him a contract extension and even trading him. We spoke about that already. And she felt he wasn't grateful for the Lakers not trading LeBron. And she begrudgingly gave him a contract extension, fearing a bad PR hit. So she didn't trade him because the bad PR hit, and also gave him that contract, which has a no trade clause. So the Lakers cannot trade LeBron unless he decides. Now, I was thinking about this, right? Given everything that's come out, I don't think LeBron is going to be... I'll be shocked. I'll be fucking shocked if LeBron is still on this Lakers roster next year. I think this is his last... This is his contract year. They didn't give him an extension, which makes sense, right? Here's what I see happening potentially. I have two things that can happen for LeBron's future. Either LeBron can find another team that's willing to give him whatever the max, whatever he wants, whatever he's looking for. Hopefully, it's a team that can, contend. Because obviously, I wouldn't think LeBron would go to a team that's not contending, right? Either he finds a team that is willing to invest or take a risk on a 42-year-old, player. Still top 15 to 22 in my opinion, top 15 to 20 in the league. But it's either they take a risk on him or LeBron goes back to Cleveland. Those are the only two realistic options I see happening. Now, the Cavs are garbage. Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen, something has to happen with them too. And I don't think Darius Garland paired with Donovan Mitchell is enough. So I don't know. I'm not gonna get into like details of what trade they can do. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm just here to tell you guys that with seeing everything that, like, analyzing everything that's going on, seeing now that, and again, like I said, this I don't see why none of this would be true, because it all makes sense. Because this essentially tells me that LeBron, in fact, did not secretly trade AD. They traded for Luka behind LeBron's back. This is what this all tells me. Literally. So it's either LeBron finds a team that will take a risk on him, or he goes back home. Because the Cavs are garbage. And maybe they can make a run. Again, the East is weak. The East is weak, guys. So yeah, man. Interesting topic, though. Interesting topic. Hopefully, maybe there'll be some developments that come out in the days coming. But at this point, man, it's not looking too good in LA.